Good morning, everyone. It's such an honor to be here with you today. And if the name of this conference tells us anything, it's that this gathering is meant for bold people with bold ideas. Bold ideas, you ask? Well, that's exactly what we're about to dive into, ideas so bold they'll make your head spin. Speaking of boldness, let's talk about a man who embodies that perfectly. President Donald J. Trump. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, not another Trump story, just bear with me for a second. Trump, much like Mike Millikan, has had his fair share of critics, and by critics, I mean the ones who said he'd never make it. You know, the ones who love to tell you can't do that while sitting on their comfy chairs in the corner office. But here's the twist. President Trump, much like Millikan, proved them wrong. I mean, can you imagine telling Millikan he couldn't challenge Wall Street? Oh wait, he did challenge Wall Street. And did he succeed? Well, the man basically created high-yield bonds, so I guess he was onto something. And now, back to President Trump. On day one, he promised a golden age for America. And if you're asking, how does that even look in the real world? Well, hold tight. This golden age, according to him, isn't just a dream. It's a blueprint. It's about cleaning up government waste, cutting harmful regulations, and bringing in private investments. And guess what? It's happening. No, really it's happening. The groundwork has already been laid. Just like Millikan had the courage to think outside the box in the 1970s, Trump has been bulldozing through old policies, aiming to reshape America's economic landscape. So while some people are still stuck in the past, arguing about what can't be done, President Trump is already out there, proving them wrong once again. All right, now that we've established the boldness factor, let's talk about the real engine driving America forward, the Trump economic plan. And don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of dry numbers or vague promises. This plan is like a supercharged engine that's designed to push the country toward long-term investment. Now, let's break it down, shall we? The three big pillars of Trump's economic agenda are trade, tax cuts, and deregulation. Sounds simple enough, right? But here's the kicker. These aren't just three separate ideas running around aimlessly. No, these three parts work together like a well-oiled machine, like a fine-tuned car that's been engineered for speed and efficiency. Every element of Trump's economic agenda serves a clear purpose. So what does that mean for the average American worker? It means a level playing field. If you've ever tried playing a game where the rules keep changing in favor of the other team, you know how frustrating it can be. Well, Trump's trade policies are designed to level that playing field for American businesses and workers. The goal: make it easier for companies to invest, hire, and thrive right here on American soil. And if you think that's just talk, well, just wait for the results. On top of that, you've got tax cuts that are making it easier for businesses to grow and expand. Small businesses, they're in for a real treat. The new tax legislation makes sure they're not drowning in unnecessary tax hikes. And let's not forget about the deregulation efforts that have made it easier for industries to operate without getting buried on. Now, let's talk about the fruits of all this labor, shall we? President Trump's economic plan isn't just about keeping promises, it's about real, tangible results. And I'm talking about results that you can feel in your wallet, in your business, and in your community. For one thing, the job market has seen an uptick like never before. And not just any jobs, these are good, high-paying jobs that support families and build strong communities. This isn't your average part-time gig nonsense. We're talking about serious, full-time jobs with benefits, growth potential, and all the perks that come with being a part of America's economic boom. And let's not forget about the massive wave of investment flooding into the U.S. It's like a magnet for global capital. Everyone wants in on the action. Companies are lining up, ready to bring their dollars to American soil, creating jobs and fueling growth along the way. I mean, who wouldn't want to invest in a country with the world's largest economy, the deepest capital markets, and a business-friendly environment? That's basically asking, what can we do for you today? But here's the kicker. The best is yet to come. We're not just talking about a short-term bump in the economy. No, we're talking about a long-term economic boom. A boom that's going to bring more jobs, more factories, more homes, more opportunities for everyone. From Main Street to Wall Street, America is entering a new golden age. So, buckle up, because the ride is only going to get smoother from here.